welcome back to my channel. For those who have seen me before, it's great to see you guys again. For those who are here for the first time, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me on today's journey. I really appreciate it. I know that the people who have seen me before are probably wondering, like, where the heck has this girl been? Like, how did she drop one video 2 years ago and then like disappear? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I have had a time in the past like year and some change. It has been very, very eventful. And I've been just working. I've been working a lot in my job and the line of work that I do as an ultrasound tech. Like, it can take a lot out of me, but I'm back. I'm here to give you some crazy life updates and, get into it. But first, I want to wish you guys a happy new year. Happy freaking new year. Like, we are already almost halfway through January, and like it's already been an eventful year for me, probably for you guys too, but like it's been interesting. I've had a lot of like little revelations, a lot of little like self-discoveries, and I'm like, okay, like, not to be that person who's like new year, new me, but new year, new me for real. Like, I am gonna be a new me this year. So let's get into it. Let's get into my little updates. So, update number one. Yeah, girl, got married. I got married in October of 2023. I gotta think about it. Like, time is just like its whole different thing. Yes, I got married in October 2023. We just celebrated a year of marriage, which is super crazy exciting. I'm like, oh my God, I'm somebody's wife. It's insane, insane. I love it though. Besides that, I've been working as an ultrasound tech for almost like 2 years. I've been out of school for almost 2 years. And that in itself is insane that I have done so much like stuff and work, at least with my job. Like, I've scanned so many things, I've seen so many cool cases, I've changed job locations, and I've learned a lot of lessons, and it's been just really like a crazy experience. So I'm very proud of myself, and I'm excited that I really embarked on a crazy journey and I saw it all the way through. And I love that for me. I love that for me. So, one thing that I really want to like touch on in this video is just like what I want for 2025, because like everybody always sets New Year's resolutions. I know mine has been to go to the dang gym for years now, like most people. So I'm gonna give myself some slack. But that has not been my main resolution this year. My main resolution this year truly has been to create a life that just feels good. That's my resolution. I want to create a life that feels beautiful, that provides me joy and fulfillment each and every single day. Like, that is what I want. I heard a really good quote in 2024 that said, "What you're not changing, you're choosing." And that quote like really resonated with me because I'm like, dang, it's true. What you're not changing, you really are choosing. And that's what you're choosing to have for yourself every single day. And I'm like, okay, there's a lot of things that I don't like that are present in my life that I have to change because I don't want that to be the choice for me. I don't want that to be that's what I have to do or this is what I have. So, my goal, my resolution for 2025 and every year beyond is to choose the things that I want, change the things that I don't want, and really focus on creating a life that feels more like an experience rather than just surviving or just living. I want to experience my life in the most beautiful, the most artful, the most satisfying way that I can. And I have to be actionable about that to create that. You hear what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? So that's my main goal. Um, Something that's been really like interesting to me is to see how much my perspective has changed. I think like I'm finally, mom, I'm gonna just say this right now. I know my mom's gonna watch this video. Mom, I'm gonna give you credit where credit is due. And I'm gonna say that I finally understand all the things that she has been saying to me, instead of me getting so angry or so defensive or so like this and that, whenever she tries to give me advice or tell me about certain things in life, I understand it now. My perspective on so much stuff has really, really shifted, and I'm very grateful for the advice that I think I once took for granted. And this year, I'll be turning 27. And at first, like when I was turning 25, I was like, oh my gosh, 25 is so old. 25 is almost 30. I have completely, like, I'm over that. I don't have that same process anymore. I'm excited about the process of aging. I'm excited to see like how life is going to carry me through various different stages and all the things. And I'm excited. I'm excited that I get to experience another year. And I'm hoping to really put all my efforts together to make it a beautiful year. So that is something I'm like extremely just grateful for and excited to do. So shout out to my mom for that. But also another thing is like I've had a realization about how much more time I want to spend with my family. And I've always been kind of I don't want to say introverted, but like okay with being by myself. And this year, I'm like, man, my family, like we all live in different places, different states, different everything. And I'm like, I really want to prioritize creating more memories and more moments with them. And I'm not sure if I've been inspired by Bad Bunny with his new album or if it's just me experiencing a different shift in life, but I'm realizing now that I just want more time with them. I want to visit them more. I want to see them more. I want to be more than just a phone call. I want to be in their face. So, as someone who only really sees their family once or twice a year, I feel like that's unacceptable. It's not okay. I need to see my family way more because life is so short. And I think this year is just a year of gratitude for me, like just being grateful to have these people in my life and the ability to create these memories and these experiences because time is of the essence and you never get it back. And it really does fly by. It really does. So that just ties into my whole resolution thing. Like, I really want to create life and I want it to feel beautiful. I want it to be beautiful. I want to wake up every day and be so excited that I get to experience another day. And, that's just something that I'm looking forward to. Another big thing, and you guys are gonna be like, OMG, but like for real, another big thing I want to do in 2025 is actually change my career. Yes, I have a love and hate relationship with ultrasound. I think ultrasound is such a cool, amazing field. The fact that we can use sound waves to see through people's bodies, to get imaging, to make diagnoses. Let's use proper English here. Diagnoses is it's cool. It's exciting. Like it makes me feel smart when I go to work every day and this is what I get to do. However, I feel that it just may not be the career for me. Why? Well, there's a multitude of reasons why. I think that, I was very well educated on what ultrasound was going into school. I knew that it was going to be hard. I knew that it was, not just scanning babies. I knew that it was scanning human beings and scanning livers and kidneys and gallbladders and, even the gross stuff like genitals. I knew all of that going into school. But what I didn't know was the emotional, mental, and physical toll that it can really take on a person. And you take home your work with you every day, whether you realize it or not. When you're a very emotionally in tune person, it's very hard to work in a job in healthcare and period because you have these feelings and these emotions and it's just very hard. And I'm thinking about like my next stages of life. Like now I'm married, I have a husband, eventually we want to start a family. And I'm thinking about like How can I be a good mother, a present mother, a supportive mother if I'm so drained coming home from my job every day? If I'm so, you know, my experiencing compassion burnout, if I'm feeling, like how can I? How can I? And not to mention, but my shoulder is falling off the bone. It is like literally it barely works. It barely works. When they say that this field is a high injury rate field, that is the absolute truth. I feel like my arm functions probably like 20% of the time normally, and every other time, 80% of the time, like I'm in pain all the time. Sleeping is difficult. Holding my phone is difficult. Walking my dog is difficult. Like things are so difficult because there's so much inflammation in my arm from scanning so much all the time, every single day. And our jobs are so user dependent that it's like, I don't know. But we won't get too deep into that in this video. I will do a whole separate video on what ultrasound is really like. But my point is, I want to leave the field to heal my body and honestly just like take a break from healthcare. I think healthcare is it's a necessary thing. We need it, but I don't know that it is the time for me to be contributing to it. And also, I want to increase my satisfaction in life and my happiness, and I want to take care of me and, you know, experience life the way that I want to. So I think that me switching my careers to something different will allow me to feel more fulfilled, and will allow me to experience life in a way that feels great to me and give me that excitement back and allow me to like have a real chance to rest and relax and reset mentally. I've seen a lot of crazy things, a lot of really traumatic things, and I think all my healthcare professionals out there can relate that it is not an easy job to do any type of thing in healthcare, no matter what it is. And so I'm very grateful to have been able to experience it and to be, a contributing factor to a lot of life changing pieces of information for a lot of people. So I'm grateful for that. I know that I've made a difference in the lives of some people, which has been very rewarding. And I hope that, whatever my next journey is, whatever my next step is, that I can continue to make waves in whatever that looks like. So that's it. Um, as far as like everything else this year, the biggest thing that I want to accomplish is saying that I had more memories and more smiles and more laughs and more beauty. I want to go to the beach more. I live in such a beautiful state where there's mountains and beaches, and I'm not taking advantage of that. I want to, make new friends and try new restaurants and, do the things that I've been saying for years and years and years that I was gonna do. I'm going to do them. And I'm gonna take you guys with me. We are gonna go on a journey together where we just live life and experience life and have fun with life and I don't know, we're gonna just do it all. We're gonna do whatever comes across my mind, we are gonna do it, okay? So I hope you'll join me for the ride. I hope you'll tune in and get hooked on Brooklyn for real because we're locked in, babes. We're locked in. I hope that everything you wish for, everything you want this year, I hope it comes true. And I want to remind you to be very intentional in setting your goals. Make your goals realistic for you, but be intentional. Talk to yourself. Create it how you want to create it. If you need to make a vision board, make a vision board. I have a vision board. Now, I will say, my vision board, I made it probably in 2023 also. And I've accomplished a couple things on there, but some things not so much. And it's funny, I should make a new one actually because, like, I don't think half the stuff I put on there are things that I want anymore. But that's the beauty of life. That's the beauty of evolution. That's the beauty of gaining different perspective. So it's okay. It's great. Comment below what your goal is for 2025. What's your New Year's resolution? And if you don't have a resolution, make a resolution. You do not have to have one. like on January 1st, like most people, like you could make one right now. And it could be big, it could be small. Make it realistic though. Like we have to be realistic. If you know you are not going to go to the gym 5 days a week, baby, don't say that. Let's say one. Start easy, build up. We could do that. We could do that. It is okay to do that. You know, I think a lot of us why we don't stick to things is because we just be giving up too easily. We don't have to do that. We don't have to give up so easily. If you start slow, maybe you'll get somewhere. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me on today's video. It was such a pleasure to get back on here and talk about all these exciting new things. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.